Thank you very much for coming for this very important seminar. First of all, we would like to thank the organizers of this seminar. I know what it takes to organize something of this nature. So I would like to thank both Jeff and Carlos for doing a very good job. So I'll be speaking on gender, water, gender, and development. And before I move on, I'd first like to give you just a brief anecdote of what got me involved in water. You know, ethnoecology certainly has something to do with water, but what got me involved in water? A few years ago, I was in the field with another colleague doing research. And around 3 o'clock, they knocked at our door. They wanted to see us, some people from the village. And when we came out, they said a young girl was out around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, looking for water and was bitten by a snake. And they wanted the means to send this girl to the hospital. So we got involved and managed to get this girl to the hospital. Unfortunately, she didn't survive. And that got me thinking about water and its relationship with women, even though that's something I've lived with. So this research is preliminary. I've been doing it bit by bit for 2 years now. So this is just preliminary findings of this research on gender, water, and development. So first of all, I'll give you just small statistics. I'm not a firm believer of statistics, but they speak somehow to the issue. This is recent statistics saying that most of the world, 1.2 million people, 2/3 of who live in the third world, 2/3 of these who are women, experience some sort of water scarcity. And Sub-Sahara alone has the lowest drinking water and sanitation coverage in the world. These are things I don't know for going to this work. 1 in 2 people have no access to drinking water. 2 out of 3 have no proper sanitation. Water-related diseases are responsible for 80% of all illness and death in Sub-Saharan Africa. So basically, what these statistics speak to is the fact that water is connected with everything, to the extent that you ask women to say, they'll tell you that water is life. So based on these issues, I decided to find out more what is going on in the water sector, considering that where I work, now the part of Ghana, which I'll be talking about later, water is a gender issue and women are the people who are involved. My research area is in Ghana, basically in the northern part, which is a savanna ecozone. And what happened is this area has 2 seasons. One, the rainy season, or what you call the wet season, and the other, the dry season. And during the wet season, there's abundance of water when the rain comes for 5 months of the year. So in terms of quantity, there's a lot of water during the rainy season. But as they enter into the dry season, which the rest of the year, all the rivers are dry up, and women will have to walk for miles and sometimes, up to 6 or 10 miles to look for water. So this place, I'm talking of a rural water supply, and it has its own dynamics compared to what we see in the city or what we call urban water supply. So what I found out from the research is that women are proportionally affected by lack of access to safe water. And I should mention that water generally is a gender issue in Ghana, like many parts of sub-Saharan Africa. It is the duty of women to fetch water for cooking, for household use, for their husbands to bath, for washing the kids, and so forth. So basically, it is a gender issue. And therefore, limited access to water has serious consequences on access to education by girls. What happens is that either the girls will be asked to stay back and look after young kids for the mothers to go for the water, or the girls will be asked to stay back and participate in bringing water to the house, depending on the time of the season. Mostly, it has been recorded in many schools across the northern part that enrollment and attendance for girls in elementary school decreased drastically during the dry season. And one of the reasons is that most girls are taken out of school to go out and help their mothers to look for water. Again, when there is lack of water or access to water, which can sometimes lead to a lot of diseases. Most of what I talk about, 80% is from waterborne diseases. It is again the women with the girls who have to stay back and take care of the sick. So here again, we're seeing the connection between lack of water and access to education. Lack of water also takes women away from participating in other economic activities. Instead of maybe going to the farm or going to a market to trade and get money, the women will have to spend their time fetching water.